The government for me, well, the US government for me is a specific and quite interesting topic to speak about. It's not that it's sensitive, it's not that, there's some Voldemort type shit there going on where I can't say the name of something specific, but when you add TikTok to the equation, oh boy. Recently there was a Congress vote, another Congress vote on if TikTok should be banned. And the vote 0 to 50. 0 to 50 in favor of TikTok getting banned. That's insane. For like the one thing Congress isn't divided on is banning TikTok, which not only serves as multiple business platforms for other people, but it also serves as a relatively unbiased news platform. I guess there's always going to be bias, but 0 to 50 in favor of TikTok getting banned. And if you see Congress, I don't mean to get political or super, any sort of governmental term here, but you look at Congress and you see a lot of the same thing. Old husks of people. Why? Like why? Well, I know exactly why, but that isn't the point of today's video. Today's video is going to be talking about TikTok's ban and if it's actually getting banned, which no, it's not getting banned. And just for reference, I watched this video and quite a few others because I'm also a huge fan of Penguin Zero or Charlie. You guys know this. But essentially, in that video, Charlie goes over how TikTok won't be banned, or he believes so, because there's too much money at play, which I absolutely agree with. There's way too much money that the government just would miss out on. Miss out on, I guess. Not quite sure how that works. I'm not armed with enough knowledge to back up my claims here. But there's no way TikTok is getting banned. We've been through this before. The government has been through this before. US citizens have been through this before multiple times with multiple different stuff. Multiple different stuff. Multiple different things. Multiple different things. Now, again, I don't mean to get political here, but I'm not one to trust the government. I'm not one to trust Congress specifically with different things. I'm also not the one to fully trust the FBI and the ATF. Shout out Wendigoon. But I can trust them to do one thing, and that is to be absolutely fucking useless with their money and their time and their resources in anything. Why is TikTok getting banned? Well, after a 5-second long Google search, it says right here lawmakers worry that the Chinese Communist Party, CPP, could use TikTok as a tool to help influence the democratic process of the US, either by showing and promoting content that supports its agendas or collecting data on its American users. TikTok has denied sharing links with the CPP. Now, if I know one thing, I know that the American government is no stranger to sharing American citizens' info. Hate to be the bearer of bad news here. Facebook, Instagram, 23andMe, your ancestry.com stuff, the saliva swab you took, you take your toothpick, you go in there, that was really disgusting. You send it into the mail, the government has all of your information. So it's best for you to keep a lot of that private, just fly under the radar. But I find it pretty humorous that the government is trying to ban TikTok because the government thinks that China is selling our information and spreading its agenda, when in reality, you go on the news, you see multiple different agendas being spread. Your mind is constantly being influenced by all these outside sources that all tie back to the United States government, which is the same thing that is attempting to ban one of our closest versions of freedom of speech. And I don't mean to be a right fighter, right? I'm not the biggest fan of TikTok. I feel like it's done irreparable damage to my attention span and also humor in general, like the whole skibbity toilet. It's brain rot, pure brain rot. And also, I'm not trying to say TikTok isn't pushing an agenda or isn't selling its information. I'm just trying to put it out there that the United States government is banning something that it's doing. That's like me shitting on you for going to the gym. It's hypocritical, essentially. That no, not essentially. It's exactly what it is. It's very hypocritical. And I don't mean to start yapping here. I know my nerd voice is coming out. The nerd emoji it's starting to show its true colors here. But this is something I feel pretty passionate about because I use TikTok and I not only do I post, I also consume. And it's a fun platform. It's something to do when I'm bored. It's something to do when I need inspiration. It's something to do when I need to brighten up my day. But as I said before, it's also done some pretty bad stuff to my brain. Uh, yeah, yeah, it should be pretty obvious through my videos. So to summarize, no, TikTok will not be getting banned. You have nothing to worry about. I know you and your 11-year-old sister are going to be scrolling on TikTok. Oh, skibbity riz, skibbity toilet, Phantom Tax, God, Ohio. Meh, meh, meh. You have nothing to worry about. I promise, okay? This is probably going to happen again in the near future when in Congress, all the old heads in Congress, all the husks, all the 120-year-olds that drank the through the fountain of youth get together in their million-dollar boats and yachts and stuff like that. They're going to get together and they're going to agree that, hey, we need to ban TikTok. And then nothing's going to happen because it never does. There's too much money at play. On another note, I haven't recorded a video in 4 or 5 days. It's been quite a while, mainly because I went home over the weekend and I had spring pause, so I had the last 2 days of last week off of school. Very nice. I went home, I visited some family, hung out with my girlfriend, cleaned my car, did all this stuff. It was a good time. But another thing I did over the break was I bought a microphone. I bought the Fine A8 or the Fine A8. Something it was like a $50 Amazon or $50 microphone off of Amazon, and I'm pretty excited because next in line is a webcam, but then after the webcam is a new computer if I can afford it. So trust me when I say more content, better content is on the way. I've noticed that my videos have been pretty repetitive and I'm still trying to find my niche. So I think once I find my niche and once I get all of the slightly better equipment, I will be doing a lot better for you because you guys deserve better from me as an aspiring content creator. That is the standard I want to set for myself. I want you guys to expect these level of quality videos from me. I want you to expect me to be a relatable and funny individual for you to come to if you need to eat or if you need to listen to something while you're in the car or if you just want to sit down and watch a video. I want this channel to serve as me having a conversation with you. I don't want it to be me just talking at you. And I'm a freshman in college, almost a sophomore, which is kind of scary, but one of the classes I took last semester was a public speaking class and I've said this to multiple people in real life already. So if you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. But there were 3 speeches in that class. I passed every single speech with a grade of above an 80, which is pretty rare for that class, and the thing that I told everyone, and the thing that I told myself is I was in this class with all new people. I didn't know a single person in that class, right? And the first speech was rough because I didn't know anyone, and it was me and, like, 30, 35 other people. It was a pretty solid class. So, with not knowing anyone personally except for the teacher, which I knew her first name and her last name because she's my professor, I kinda had to know that. I stepped in front of the class and I just gave a speech, and it was very awkward, but I passed with a 96, I believe. I don't really know how I did that. But then after, I figured, if I know everyone in the class, every single student, on a first name basis, make it just that more personal, then instead of talking at them, I would be talking with them. It would be more of a conversation than a speech, which is almost what I'm trying to do here. I don't expect myself to know every single one of my subscribers by their first name basis because that's very weird and impossible, I think. But I'm getting used to talking through a microphone in front of a webcam and just putting my mind into a computer onto your screen so you can view it. So it's more of a conversation. It's not me just talking at you like a lot of YouTubers do nowadays, which kind of sucks. And of course, not every video will be like that. There's going to be different videos on this channel where it's going to be more informative, or different videos where I might live stream where that's actually me talking to you, like live, because that's how live streams work. So, all in all, expect new things from me very soon. Higher quality audio in the coming months, higher quality video, hopefully. And also, I need more storage on my computer soon because my C drive has been getting taken up by something. I don't really know what it is, but better things are coming. And for now, stay safe.